Joining me now on this special episode of Locally Sourced EP, is a local El Paso artist, Miss Blanca Estrada. Blanca, thank you for joining me again today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Woohoo! I've had you on before. We've talked about your art and things like that, but today this episode's very, very special. To you, not only to you, we're talking about something very, I guess, a very special thing you all are you and a few artists are doing for El Paso. Um, let's first of all, let's just jump into it. Let's talk a little bit about why we're here today and what you like to talk about.
So I'm here to talk about the Healing Garden mural at Ascarate Park. I was very lucky to be chosen to be one of the three artists that would work on this mural. This mural is made specifically to commemorate the 5th-year anniversary of the shooting that happened at Walmart. So, the Healing Garden was created with the 23 plaques um, commemorating the people we lost at the shooting. Also, we mentioned, the survivors and their families. So it's a very special place that was made by Judge Samaniego
Mhm.
uh, to basically have like a safe spot where you can go and meditate and remember them always. So we were chosen to do a mural on the other side because the other side was just white.
Mhm.
And we wanted to have something beautiful that would complement the plaques and just show some love to the community. So I was very happy to be chosen, and here we are.
I mean, you're I'm guilty. I haven't had a chance to go out there and check it out. You were able to send me some photos, and oh my God, it is so colorful. It is so bright. It looks beautiful, and I can't wait to see it in person. I can't even imagine what it looks like in person because the colors just pop off of my screen. And I mean, talk a little bit about your design. What inspired you?
Yes, so it was three of us, Tino Ortega, myself, and Cesar Inostroza. Cesar Inostroza took over the middle center portion, and then Tino and I took over the sides, the ends. So I immediately designed something that was nature related. I designed people working on a garden, basically very straightforward. People working on a garden showing unity, different nationalities by just I decided to do it all white and grayscale for the people. And I decided to do a lot of color for the nature part because I feel like when we're healing, we need nature. We become one with nature. So you'll see a metamorphosis of a person eventually becoming one with nature. Um, and then I started it with Mother Earth on one side, and it ends with Father Time on the other side, which is really neat because on Mother Earth you don't see flowers yet. So they're all building the garden throughout, and then at the end you'll see the flowers blooming where the people have already planted, working together and everything. But there's also a circular pattern, meaning unity and connection and love, and that was Tino's input. Like Tino and I really blended our ideas. So the pattern was made by him. The inside of the circles was made by myself, and then he also decorated in between the circles with papel picado. It's a significance of how nothing is permanent in life. Papel picado is very delicate and it's impermanent. So that's what the significance was of that. But from the very start, we decided we did not want to paint portraits. We wanted it to be a lot more broad, and we didn't want it to be like a specific place, like specifically El Paso or Juarez. We wanted it to connect with the entire world, basically, and be very broad. So I wanted it to be very happy with the color. I just wanted people to go and feel love and feel warmth, which is something that I think I do a lot in my work now.
Mhm.
Because that's what we need right now. I feel like we really need that positive side of the art.
Yeah, it is beautiful, Blanca. I mean, just like I said, seeing it, I'm pretty sure seeing it in the pictures doesn't do it justice. I mean, it looks so pretty, it's so bright and colorful. And I could see how you do the transition with Mother Nature all the way to Father Time on that other end. And it just looks so great. And I think everyone in El Paso all the families and everyone are going to very, very much appreciate it.
Thank you. I hope they do. I hope they do.
No, then and then also I wanted to talk about something else you were doing, also kind of an added to the project while you guys were there. You guys were you were having families come out and paint rocks that were going to be out there too, right?
Yes. So from the very start, Judge Samaniego mentioned how not a lot of people have been to the healing garden. And so he immediately brought up like the point of us taking more people to know that it's there. And I immediately saw a lot of awesome rocks all around the garden. And I asked for permission if I could maybe invite the community to come paint them, because that's something I did in 2020. I painted rocks and I would hide them around the city and post clues.
Hmm.
And then people had to, once they found it, they would take a selfie and post it and tag me, and then they could keep the rock. So that
Oh,
was
that's
something I
cool.
just thought about, just to have people come out in 2020. So he gave me permission, and I feel like that's the one thing I feel like I brought into this team of 3 artists. I had never worked with another artist before. This was my first project, and I felt like I was the least knowledgeable when it comes to murals.
Mhm.
Tino has been doing murals for years, Cesar as well. So I felt like, what can I bring to the table that that I can help with? And I love to chat with people, and I used to be a teacher, right? So I learned how to bring people together, I guess. And so I immediately asked for that permission, and he said yes. So our deadline to finish the mural was July 15th, and I made sure I finished on July 15th, because then the rest of the time I wanted to paint the rocks with the community. So I immediately put out an invitation on social media, and every day I got a different crowd. It was amazing. I did not expect how rewarding it would be. Uh, it just spread out. We painted over 150 rocks in a timeline of like 6 days. Um, and it was really, really amazing to see people enjoying nature, because once we were there, when the sun went down, we were just really enjoying the park. And I
Mhm.
think that was the point of it. So a lot of businesses would actually volunteer for us to do the painting classes there, but my point was to take the people to the park.
Mhm.
So they showed up at the park, and then that way we got to pick whatever rocks we wanted, instead of me having a chosen one. And we all painted more than one rock each day. It was like 2 or 3, because it was addicting. It was super fun. I know people are talking about continuing this until all the rocks are painted all over. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, we painted 150. And I wanted it to be to where when we reveal the mural on August 3rd, it wasn't just us 3 revealing the mural, but I wanted to be able to say like, hey, the entire community came to paint these rocks for you as well. So there's a little surprise. We also have a bunch of rocks here that you can be proud of, and there's so many funny ones and so many great ones, and so many people that didn't even know how to paint wrote poems. I mean, the love is there. So I think it was amazing. It was an amazing addition to this project.
Yeah. I know there was one I saw. It was a simple one. It was just someone drew a turtle shell and they drew the turtle head inside. It was kind of cool. I saw that picture, and that's one that stood out the most to me. And when I was skimming through, when I saw on your post on your Instagram, and I just thought that's so cool. And I think it is so cool that the community member you invite the community members to be a part of the mural in that way, and just be able to have some fun and experience that healing garden if they hadn't before, and also contribute.
Yes. Yeah, it was very rewarding. I can't tell you enough of how much that meant to me for them to go and enjoy it. And I walked them through the mural, and they got to see what we accomplished and what still needs to be accomplished. It's not finished yet. But for them to be able to see us working there live, I think they were very understanding of what we're trying to do.
Mhm.
It's bigger than us 3, and the parks people were always working there too. They changed the landscaping so that we can get closer to the mural. And it was awesome. It's been a huge team effort from the county, the parks people. Many people have been working on this, not just the three of us. So I wanted to be known that the gas company is going to be there and they're going to do something awesome with fire, and I don't want to give it all away.
No spoilers.
So, but be there. It's gonna be it's a huge team effort. So I can't tell you enough of how significant it's going to be. And it's all for the love of the community.
Right, and it's that is scheduled, if I got this right, August 3rd, which is on Saturday, right?
Yes.
From 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. over at Ascarate Park at that Healing Gardens area. And everything's starting, the mural unveil will start about 6:30, and I believe they will be reading the names of the victims at around 8:30, I believe so.
6:30 to 9. 6:30 there's going to be a little bit of musicians playing, and
Oh,
we're gonna
cool.
be giving some speeches. Actually the mural reveal will be a little later because
Okay.
we wanted to get a little darker.
Oh,
So
nice.
there's gonna be lights beaming and it's gonna be pretty awesome. But yeah, try to be there by 6:30 because there's gonna be a lot of guests
Mhm.
speaking.
Yeah, and that's something pretty big. I think that these everyone in the area is going to be attending. So go early if you can, get good parking, and just help celebrate this occasion, and to attend the memorial. And Blanca, this is so awesome. I appreciate you coming on and talking about this, and being able to share your work with El Paso, and donate your time in doing this mural with everybody, and just um sharing it with us. I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you. There's been so many people that have helped me just spread the word. Yourself. There's been a lot of newscasts. My friends, I do want to give a shout out to Pest for giving, all the support also. Um, and I don't know, it's been amazing. And I would not have known about this project if it wasn't for my followers tagging me on, on the actual opportunity. At the beginning there was going to be 5 artists and it went down to 3, and I feel like I've been very blessed to even be considered in this, and I'm really happy for the opportunity.
No, you're very, I'm not just saying it because you're here on my little show, but you are very, very talented. I appreciate you coming on. I've seen your stuff in person. Your work is amazing, and if you don't mind, I'll tell you that way you could talk about the new murals that you got to do that are up and coming, right?
Yeah, so well, I've been doing a lot of Walmart murals recently. They're all digital, but what's amazing is I got 6 murals approved. So they're all over. They're in Houston, Dallas. The murals are in Phoenix, and then here in El Paso we have 2, and one got approved in Crosby. But I've also been sharing with them this physical mural I've been doing. So I've been sharing pictures, and they've been trying to promote more for me. But I also have one coming up. I'm so excited that I got called by the skydiving place over here in the West Side.
Oh, cool.
Uh, so I'll be doing a mural with them. And then hopefully I get a grant approval to do a mural in Socorro at Bodega Loya and maybe wind down Socorro too. So I'm really happy about the opportunities. Right now, also, there's an amazing writer, Alex, he paid me actually to illustrate his first children's book. He's an amazing writer. And so I'm so excited. That's always been a dream of mine. So I've been keeping it in the low a little bit, but I have been working on his children's book and I'm
Oh,
so
cool.
excited. But yeah, I don't want to shout out too much on that yet until it's done because it's been a dream come true to do all
Oh,
these
that's so
projects.
cool.
So thank you for all
Well,
the opportunities.
well, congratulations. I really appreciate that's so awesome. You're very talented, and you deserve it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, and I again, like it's like I can't wait to see your mural in person. Again, if you can make it out this Saturday, it's August 3rd, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. over at Ascarate Park in the Healing Gardens area. If you can make it out, there's, like I said, there'll be music. We're gonna celebrate, um the families and the victims, and remember them.
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
again, is uh, anything else you'd like to say or add before we end today, Blanca?
No, I think I can't stop saying thank you, and that's
Oh,
all.
no, no,
Really.
thank you. No, I
Yeah.
appreciate it, and I'll make sure I'll put your information in the description below in case anyone wants to speak with you about maybe getting some art commissioned or any more murals, or if they have any other questions about your mural you did at the Healing Garden, they can maybe shoot you a message or get in touch with you that way. And just again, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for sharing your talent with us here in El Paso.
Thank you, Ray. You rock.
No, you do. And thank you so much. And if you if well, I'll make sure I inform anyone else if you continue to do any more of the rock paintings over there at the Healing Garden. I'll make sure I share everything that way people can go out and maybe contribute if you continue to do it.
Yes, perfect. I
And
appreciate it.
no, and as always, if there's any way I can help with anything, don't hesitate to ask, please.
Okay, I will. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you so much.